Good Monday, you gorgeous creatures, you. This is just a personal announcement I'd like to give to the world. I just want to let you know I am not confused. I identify as she, her, miss, ma'am, and oh yeah, girl. I do not identify as a man because I wear this, and these. I guess I'm getting mocked, which is okay. I'm fine with all of that stuff. Can't hurt this girl's feelings. My feed is just getting bombarded with all this trans stuff all of a sudden. I don't know. Maybe it was that last video I posted. I'm not even sure if I posted it. But I mean what I say and I say what I mean. And I am not saying I stand on business because I am not doing that. I am not that girl that likes to, I'm not going to be that too girl. I don't follow trends. I am, however, still ampy that man calls himself a sister. I thought we had gone through this with Dylan Mulvaney. Hey, Dylan, what's going on, sister brother? I'm at work, clearly. So now I guess we're going to go back through this history again. So there's a couple, a creepy couple, and I'll say they're creepy because he's a man married to a woman, and they look identical except he's 6'2" and she's like 5'4". It's just kind of gross, to be honest with you. I don't mean you any disrespect there, sir. I took first aid and it's up to date. If you were laying on the floor, dying, having a heart attack, bleeding, whatever, I will come to your aid. I will not, however, ass pack this gender confusion shit. God did not make a mistake. I am never going to recant on this. There's nobody, I don't care what government, militia, military comes and makes me say something, I'm not going to say it. I will die on my knees before I give in to what I believe is right. I identify as a female. And again, because I wear this outfit, brothers, I do not want to be you. I don't identify as you. I have nothing but respect for you. This is the job that I love. I absolutely adore this work. I am a licensed esthetician, can't you tell? I have worked in a major bank, being dressed up, dealing with lawyers and bankers all day. Absolutely fucking hated it. It's just not who I am. It's just not who I am. The money was great, but sometimes money just doesn't buy happiness. And we all get to an age where we have to define what makes us happy. Hang on. Hi, brother. I'm good. How are you, bud? See? Everywhere I go. Anyway, I just want to make sure that I make my peace, that I am not confused by my gender role here. I am absolutely 115% female. I am Scottish and French. My mother and father are mothers and fathers. There is no gender confusion running in my family. I am not going to ask Pat this generation that thinks that throwing on a dress and lipstick makes you a woman as much as throwing on a hard hat and work boots makes me a man. It's pouring rain. It's never going to happen. I am not only good at my job, I am freaking great at my job. I can't imagine doing anything else. So I'm going to send out the same APB as I did for Dylan. Guy, I don't know your name. I'm going to call you Bob or Kyle. I'll give you Kyle. Kyle is a little bit more feminine than Bob. No offense to the Kyles out there. So Kyle, listen. I'm going to throw you out the same bone as I threw to my buddy Dylan Mulvaney. You're desperately trying to reach to be a sister. Your chromosomes aren't going to let that happen, my brother. I'm sorry to tell you. But I will throw out a lifesaver for you. You send me how big your feet are, and I'm thinking they're probably, a 13? And I will source out a nice pair of lovely work boots for you. And what color hard hat do you want? You so desperately want to be a sister. I'll show you what sisters are all about. Now, I'm pretty sure you got folding the laundry and grocery lists done, making dinner, making sure the kids are all taken care of, making sure that... Now I'm kind of wondering. See, I come from a generation where my mother not only worked and took care of us, she took care of my father as well. He worked really hard, as my mother did. And yeah, my mother never faltered to make sure my dad was taken care of first, even before the kids were. My dad's meal was put on the table first before us. He ate before us. And that is what I will replicate when and if I ever get married. This is Was it a gender role back then? I don't know, man. It's just how I grew up. I have a very, very tough mother. And I'm pretty sure you now guys guessed that it rubbed off on me. Whew. So if you two work, and I'm assuming that you do, if you guys got in from work at the same time, does your wife serve you food or do you serve your wife? I'm just kind of curious as to know. And what example are you showing your boys that you're raising? Because clearly, unless you're molding them into being as messed up in the head. And messed up, I don't mean that you're crazy. I think there's some slight mental illness going on there, delusion for sure. Also, do your friends and family not think it's kind of creepy how exact you guys look? You're 6'2", she's 5'4". I don't know what your weight is, 180 pounds. Maybe she's 120. You guys look identical. You obviously are using the same makeup from the same makeup bag. Look, and I don't care about that. This has nothing to do gender roles for makeup. It's got nothing to do with that. My concern more is that you're trying to identify as something that you're not, and that you are trying to put this out into the world to make people identify you as that. And there's certain people that it's going to. Those are the ones that got inoculated. I am not one of them people. I never took a kill shot, a clot shot. I never took a shot at all. I am very stubborn in my way, and my way is the right way by me, and how I want society to be represented. If you're a man, I don't care if you dress as a man, as a female. That's not my issue. My issue is you trying to say that you're a woman, and you ain't, bitch. You're not. You're not a female. I am a female. Just again, because I'm wearing this garb does not mean that I'm a man. So get it together, brother. Okay. Dylan Mulvaney, what happened? You never showed up to work that day. So why don't you get a hold of this other brother, sister, brother, and both of you just show up here. I'll take it easy on you for the first few hours, then I'll work you as hard as I do my new guy, Kyle. I expect the same thing from the people that work with me, for me, as that my boss expects from me. And being that you're a male, I expect you to be able to lift a little bit more, move a little bit differently, and grind just a little bit harder. And I'm promising you this, my pace is fast, and I say no to nothing, nothing. There's nothing too heavy, there's nothing too big, there's nothing I won't give everything I've got for. So again, I gotta go. There's some chase walls and some shaft walls that need to be fire taped, and I'm pretty sure some of my guys need some stuff that only a girl can find. Isn't that ironic? When there's something that they can't find in this building, who do you think they call? I had another trade on Friday. I was on a higher floor, and they can hear me. My tunes are loud, and I sing really loud, out loud, all day. And he said, I was told it's easier to find you than to find what he was looking for. And I said, what are you looking for? And he needed a garden hose for whatever reason. And I said, yeah, I know where there is one. It just happens to be in wherever it was. And I just seen him a second ago, and I said, did you find the garden hose? He goes, I did. I said, was it in P1? He goes, it was. It's just ironic. I think they think that, women are everything, and we clearly are, which means, guy, you got big shoes to fill. You got big shoes to fill if you want to be a female. And it's insulting that you think that just throwing on lipstick and a dress and a pair of heels is all that it takes to be a woman. I promise you, sir. I promise you, Kyle. That's nothing. This has no makeup. This has steel toes. I'm covered in filth. I ate probably sheetrock in my break snack. It doesn't take away that I am still a her, a she, a sister, a girl, a ma'am. You can call it whatever you want. Just make sure those pronouns are correct. Anyway, this girl got lots of work to do. I got bills to pay, and I don't ask any man to pay them for me. But I will ask. Someone want to go to Cheesecake Factory? I'm freaking starving. And it's okay. Actually, I can't. I made steak fajitas for my lunch today, and I'm looking forward to them. It's pouring rain here today. A lot of the trades already left because they can't work outside in the rain. And the guys that work inside, if they work for that company, they got sent home too. So I'm about to pick up some slack for some things that aren't going to get done and go pop a squat. Okay, guys, you're a blessing to me. You're a blessing to the world. Even you, Kyle, you're a blessing too. Just as a sir. Okay, guys, have a good day. Bye. Jonny Depp, have your people call my people.